Sir, again you can say, sir, one more time. I just joined now.
When was Muslim League formed? Who took the initiative for the formation of Muslim League? First answer. Muslim League was formed. Muslim League was formed in December 1906. The second part, it was formed by Nawab Salim Khan of Dhaka.
Sir, formed by
It was formed by Nawab Salim Khan of Dhaka. With an aim to promote among the Muslims of India a feeling of loyalty towards the British government. The first point you have written, no, Muslim League was formed in December, on December 30th, you write, on December 30th, you write. In December, not on December 30th. Then next point, Aga Khan. AGHA. Next point, Aga Khan was elected as permanent president of Muslim League. Next question. What were the major objectives of Muslim League? What were the major objectives of Muslim League? What were the major objectives of Muslim League? Answer. The objectives of the Muslim League were objectives of the Muslim League were as follows. The objectives of the Muslim League were as follows. First point, to promote feeling of loyalty among the Indian Muslims towards the British government. Second point, first point again, to promote the feeling of loyalty among the Indian Muslims towards British government. Second point, to protect the political and other rights of Muslims, to protect the political and other rights of the Muslims and present them before the government in mild language, and present them before the government in a mild language. Mild languages. Next one, to prevent the rise of feelings, of hostility between the Muslims of India and other communities. Between the Muslims of India and other communities. To prevent the rise of feelings of hostility between the Muslims of India and other communities. These are objectives and aims of Muslim League. Next question. What was the importance of Lucknow Pact? What was the importance of Lucknow Pact? Or significance of Lucknow Pact? The significance of Lucknow Pact are as follows. First point, Hindu-Muslim unity. Underline.
चावल कढ़ी बनाते हैं
Underline that. It brought about unity between Hindus and Muslims. It brought about the unity between the Hindus and the Muslims. Hindus and the Muslims. Second point, both the communities agreed to compromise in some areas for the common good. Second big point, unity within the Congress. First big point, Hindu-Muslim unity. That is, you can write A and underline that means that one. Then you please write it to broader unity among the Hindus and Muslims. Then
Sir.
that.
Sir, second point of the Hindu-Muslim unity.
Both the communities agreed to compromise in some areas for the common good. Next big point, unity within the Congress. Unity within the Congress. Second point, unity within the Congress. Then write, underline. The Lucknow session and signing of the Lucknow Pact and signing of the Lucknow Pact brought about a unity between early nationalists and assertive nationalists and the Congress was strengthened.
The Congress was
Next one, pressure on government. Next big point. Pressure on government. The unity between Congress and the League. The unity between Congress and the League. And between early nationalist and the assertive nationalist. Assertive nationalists became a threat to the British government of India. Written.
Yes, sir.
Next point, big point, necessity to pacify Indians. Necessity to pacify Indians. So the Britishers tried to pacify Indians tried to pacify Indians by promising a policy of gradual development of self-government institutions in India by the Declaration of August 20, 1917. Next point, what was Lucknow Pact? What was Lucknow Pact? What was Lucknow Pact? In 1916, in 1916. There were simultaneous sessions of both the Congress and the League. There were simultaneous sessions of both the Congress and the League at Lucknow where the joint scheme of political reforms was put forward and adopted by both the parties. This agreement, next point, this agreement, so signed by them, came to be known as Lucknow Pact.
Sir, first part, can you please repeat?
Came to be known as Lucknow Pact. Came to be known as Lucknow Pact. Next question, what were the terms of Lucknow Pact? What were the terms of Lucknow Pact?
Sir,
What were the terms of Lucknow Pact? First point, the abolition of Indian Council. Second, adequate representation of minorities in elected bodies. Second one, adequate representation of minorities in elected bodies. Next point, limitation of imperial legislature.
So please repeat.
Next point, religious interest. Of the minorities must be safeguarded. Must be safeguarded. Next point, separation of judiciary from executive. Next point, an autonomy should be given to local provinces. Local provinces. This time we have to study Prime Minister, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Modi ji.
Okay. Right. Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Name the body which formulate the foreign policy of India.
Name the body.
Which formulates the foreign policy of India. Those who have attended these classes should not come tomorrow for my tuitions. First one, answer. Cabinet is the body. Cabinet is the body which formulates the foreign policy of India. Cabinet is the body which formulates the foreign policy of India. Next question. Who presides over the meeting of the cabinet? Who presides over the meeting of the cabinet? The Prime Minister of India. The Prime Minister of India presides over the meetings of the cabinet. Next question. What are the different categories of ministers in the Union Council? What are the different categories of ministers? The Union Council of Ministers.
In the
Answer.
union,
What are the different categories of ministers in the Union Council of Ministers? Answer. The Union Council of Ministers comprises cabinet ministers. First one, cabinet ministers. Second one, ministers of the state. Third one, deputy ministers. First one, cabinet ministers. Second one, ministers of the state. Third one, deputy ministers. Why I am giving these answers to you and I am dictating? One time when I dictate, then one time when you write, you can learn it. For that purpose, I am giving this one. Otherwise, I would have sent you on WhatsApp, but it will not work out. So you have to attend and please write, and when I dictate to you, please write, then you will learn. This is my method of teaching. And then tomorrow I will explain whatever the question answer I given. Tomorrow I will explain those chapters. But you are not attending means it is not good.
Sir, what will be tomorrow's timing?
Who is asking?
Sir, Atulya.
Eh?
Atulya, sir.
Aditya Aryan.
Atulya.
Adulya. Adulya, that his time is 11 to 12, no?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, up to here you have to write the question answers. Tomorrow you come, I will explain these chapters. Okay, please. Thank you. God bless you all. Okay, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir.